Hi guys, and welcome back here to Drone Emotion, a channel where we do drone videos and where we cover the most recent and most relevant drone news. Today my friends, we're back here once again with a brand new video with some breaking news that are very important regarding the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, guys, and that is because there has been a change in the design of the drone, guys. That is right, and Hubsan has said absolutely nothing about it, and in today's video we're going to be talking about what has happened, what's different between the original version and the final version, because there have been some drastic changes, guys, that you need to be aware of. And in my opinion, I think it looks even better, guys, than the original version. In today's video we're going to be taking a comparison between the original and final version, telling you about what's different, what's new, and analyzing everything that has been changed on the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro. And as well, we're going to be talking about when the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro will be shipping out, guys. But before we get started with today's video, if you're new to the channel, welcome here, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because in this channel we will always be the first ones to bring you the most recent and most relevant drone news no matter what. And we're also in the road to 10,000 subscribers, and we're currently extremely close to 7,000. So if you're watching today's video, you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to go ahead and join the Drone Emotion family so that you can help us get to that goal, which we're really not that far away anymore, guys. So with that being said, why don't we just go ahead and dive right into today's video, which is going to be quite exciting. Well, the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro was supposed to ship originally mid-June, then it got pushed back onto end of June, and now it is currently supposed to ship out at the beginning of July, most precisely starting on July the 5th. That's when the first units of the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro will start shipping out, all the way through July the 15th. Now, who will get their Zino Mini Pro shipped out first? Well, that's going to depend on who ordered it first. So let's say you ordered your Hubsan Zino Mini Pro in May or early June, then that means you're going to be one of the first ones to get your Zino Mini Pro. Now, you were one of the last ones to get it. Well, that means you're going to be one of the last ones which is going to be shipped out, but it's nothing too bad, guys, just a couple extra days, so nothing to worry about, guys. So that is when the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro is going to be shipping out. Hopefully everyone who has pre-ordered the drone should be getting their hands on them relatively soon. So let me know down in the comment section down below, has your Hubsan Zino Mini Pro shipped out yet, or has it not? So let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to know, guys. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about what has been changed on the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, guys, because there have been some changes in the final version of on this drone, guys. So first, why don't we just go ahead and take a look at the original version of the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, which was the one Hubsan had advertised and they actually tested on their live stream. So here it is, guys. So there we have the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro. It looks really good. I think it's a really good looking drone, but now in the Hubsan website we can see some brand new pictures of the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, and you need to look closely in order to notice the difference, and that is because there have been some difference, at least 4 or 5. There have 4 or 5 differences between the original and the final version on the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, guys. So the first ones are going to be on the battery. So why don't we just go ahead and take a look at what's different on the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro final version, guys, right here on screen. There we have it. So there we can see those little holes on the battery of the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro that, in my opinion, look really good. If I have to be honest, I think this looks even better than what looked on the original version. I think that gives it a nice little extra touch, and I think it looks really fancy. Most likely that is for cooling, so that's probably one of the reasons why that was added onto the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro. Also, there have been some changes in the air vents of the drone, in the cooling scoops. There have been some changes. So in the original version, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it, guys, right here on screen. There we have it, and there we can see the mesh of the drone. It looks really good, but when compared to the new and final version, it looks like the mesh has been removed, and there are some bigger spaces in order for more air to come in and cool down the drone, guys, right here on the screen. So there we have it. Without doubt, the there's two different bands on the side of the drone, and both of them have been changed, guys. So that is the third difference. And then let's move on to the fourth difference, and the last one, the most noticeable one to the eye, is the color. On the original version of the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, it said Zino Mini with green letters, which looked really good, but now Hubsan has decided to change that, and it now only says Hubsan in white letters. So no longer Zino Mini, it now only says Hubsan. In my opinion, I think both of them look good. It just comes down to personal preference, but unfortunately we are stuck with this final version. You cannot choose between the two, guys. So those are the changes on the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro. Without doubt, some changes that you need to be aware of the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, and personally I think they look really good. And in my opinion, I think that Hubsan killed it. I think that they need to add that cooling, because this drone is going to stay in the air for a long time. Keep in mind, this drone will be able to fly for over 40 minutes, guys. It stands still, so that means we could even get 40 to 43 minutes moving at a constant pace, and I think that's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. I cannot wait to see this drone out in the air, guys. So that has been the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro and the changes in the final design. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of these new changes? Do you like the original version, or do you like the final version better? I think that both look great, but Hubsan had decided to make those changes in order to be able to get this drone ready, and that was probably one of the reasons why it could have been delayed. It looks like Hubsan could have had some issues regarding overheating with the drone, and they had to make some changes, and that was probably one of the reasons why this could have happened, the delay on the shipping, although Hubsan claimed it had to do with the chip shortage. So for me, I think it's more of an issue with the drone and probably regarding an overheating issue, and it looks like Hubsan has solved that issue with this new final version, adding some extra cooling vents for the drone, and I think they look great, guys. Now on the front of the drone, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Those are all the changes that have been made onto the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro. It's 4 different changes from what we found it on the original Zino Mini Pro, guys. So that is today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and as soon as we have any more updates or any info regarding the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, you will hear it here first. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that, guys. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Drone Emotion signing out.